Hello, wonderful people of YouTube, and welcome to me reacting to the results of the finale for Eurovision 2026. Now, this video is probably coming out the day after Eurovision, but I did watch the final live, and now I have it ready. I've just seen the jury votes, and we are about to get into the fan votes. Super excited to see how everything plays out, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so here we are with the fan vote should be coming up soon. I will say, the jury vote this year was very strange. It was very, very strange. Austria and UK only having 1 point is very surprising to me too. I'm going to try to give like a prediction for how much I think each country is going to get. I think Austria is going to get like 27. I think that's a safe. 5 points? Austria finished on 6? Look, I learned the dance and everything. I thought it was a catchy song. I thought they would finish around that 40 points, but I really liked UK's song, I'm not going to lie. So I hope that they do decent. Another 0 for the UK, that's crazy. This was such a fun song. He deserved at least a couple points. I mean, that's so disappointing. Yeah, like I said, the jury vote felt very strange on this year's competition. I don't know, some of the countries giving like 12 pointers just felt weird. Where's the performer? 12, I mean, it's kind of low, but fair enough. Where was the performer? Did he leave? Germany, I think, like 20, 22. That's my prediction. 0 for Germany. Okay, I mean, there is a lot of points up for grabs for the higher up seeds. I think Sweden will be pretty high. Maybe like 55. I'm not good at this. I'm really not good at this, I guess. Wow. 16 for Sweden. I'm going to say 23. What is happening? 0 again. 3 countries with 0 already. This is insane. I will say, I think Belgium's performance was better in the final than it was in the semifinal. I think she sounded a lot more comfortable. And also, I did record about 6 or so songs during the time I was watching the final, so I'll probably have those reactions just as like a final reaction up in the next day or two. I'm going to say 52 for Serbia. 52 points. It's still lower than I would have expected, but the way it was going, I got one right. I'm happy with that. The people love this song. I'm going to say 38. Oh, so close. The voting just seems so weird. There's still so many points up for grabs. This has to be high. I'm going to say 130. 130 for them. They were one of the fan favorites for sure. 183. Ooh. Good job, Moldova. That was one of my favorite songs. So much energy, such a great performance, such a feel-good song. I love to see that for Moldova. Absolutely deserved. That makes me happy. That was a really good one. They should be so proud of themselves. I think Croatia's going to be pretty high. I'm going to say 98. 71 points. I mean, 71's not bad, but I really liked Croatia's song. I thought they would finish around that 150 range. I think Ukraine, people are going to like it. I'm going to say 105, 105. 167 wow. 167. That's crazy. Moldova's still in the lead. That was a big jump. I think her final performance was also improved. I think she got better every time I heard her. All right, I'm Albanian. I'm hoping for at least like 110. I feel like the performance deserved it. I mean, it's not bad. That is a little disappointing. I could be biased, but I absolutely love the song. I know a lot of you guys did too. Romania is going to be up there. I'm going to say 195. I think they deserve to be one of the highest seeds. 195. Ooh, that is a huge jump. Completely deserved. I think Romania definitely has one of the best songs this year. Deserves to be top 5. That's a crazy fan vote. The fans absolutely love that song. That's great for them. I think Greece is going to be pretty high too. I think maybe 100 and 140, 140. Okay, even better. Okay. I do think we all knew that that was one of the fan favorites going in. 147 makes it 4th. Damn. So Greece probably won't crack in the top 6 maybe even not even the top 7. Malta got so many jury points, which it is a good song, but I was very surprised to see how many 12 points they got. Oh, wow. That's rough from the fans. He should still be really proud. Obviously, the juries thought he nailed the performance. I'm going to say I don't think they get over 100. I swear I was going to say like 65, maybe into that like 70 range. That 9 points. The fan vote and the jury vote are so different right now. I'm gonna say 86. I think the fans will like this song.
19 points.
I might just be really bad at this, but wow, 19 after the amount of jury points they got. This is gonna be high. I think he had one of the best voices. I'm gonna say 185. I think they take the lead. Wow. I mean, it's vocally one of the strongest performances for sure. I'm not surprised that a lot of fans connected to the song. I did think the song was one of the best songs. That's a crazy jump. Seeming like Bulgaria might be the only one that can really overtake them unless Australia and Denmark do really good. I'm going to say like 84 for Poland. I think that's a good prediction.
17 points.
Yeah, I'm just not good at this. I'm really bad at this. 17 for Poland. I thought that was another one of the best vocal performances. Italy's going to be a fan favorite. I'm going to say 122. Okay, even better. That puts them top 3 so far. They should be really happy with that. They're not going to be able to win it, but it was a very fun performance, fun song, and being top 3 this late in is definitely nice. So, okay, I'm going to pause it real quick. Is there anything that surprises me here? I think honestly, I didn't think Ukraine would get as much fan love as they did. I thought they would get more jury votes than they did fan votes, but the fan votes really did, I think it was almost 150. That's the only thing I find really surprising, or not really surprising, but slightly surprising. I did think Albania deserved more, and I am Albanian. It could be biased, but I thought they should have at least been in that like 180 to 220 range. I felt like that would have been a good spot for them. Maybe like a 9th, 10th place finish, but Poland and Norway and Czechia not getting any fan votes, or not, they got slight bump up, but nowhere near as much as I thought they were going to get. And yeah, I think everything else, I mean, Serbia should be higher in my opinion. I feel so bad for the UK. I actually really like their song this year, and they still only got 1 point. We got 5 countries left. Finland being that low after the jury vote just feels so weird. I thought Finland's song was unbelievable. Finland's gotta be high. I'm gonna say 193. I feel like they should be in that top 3 range. But
138 points.
wow. Not even top 3 for Finland. They were the favorites pretty much the entire competition leading into it. That's kind of crazy. They might even drop out of the top 5. I'm gonna say a solid like 95 for France. I think it's not going to connect with everyone, but I do think a lot of people will like it.
14 points.
I'm really not made for this. I'm so far off on so many of these. I did get Serbia right though. I think Denmark's got to be high. I'm going to say 117. I think that's a solid placement for them.
The audience has given you
Wow, not even 100 for Denmark? I mean, it still puts them in a very respectable spot. Being top 5 this late in, they'll definitely finish in the top 7 now. I think Bulgaria is going to do it. I think Dara, just her energy in the performance, I think the fans are going to love it. Australia did such a great job too. I would not be mad if they won. I will also be doing a video probably in the next few days talking about who I think should have been higher, who I think should have been a little bit lower. I'll do a video just recapping the entire final and just talking through my thoughts on everything. But yes, some of them have definitely been shocking. Finland really shocked me. That the fact that they might not even be in the top 5 is wild to me. Fans are chanting for Bangaranga. Alright, let's see who the winner is going to be. 2 countries left. And while we're waiting, thank you to everyone who watched any of the reactions. The support has meant the absolute world to me. Thank you again for watching this one. I think Australia is going to get 154. I don't think they're going to take the lead. But that's solid. I think that puts them 3rd. I mean, it's a respectable finish. I think she absolutely nailed the performance. She was, again, one of the best vocal performances of the year. And with everything she's overcome, absolutely deserved top 3 potential finish. Just side by side, the most stressful thing for every Eurovision fan. I will say, as much as I enjoyed the Bulgaria performance, seeing them finish top of the jury vote was definitely not expected for me. I thought they would maybe be around like that 5 to 10 range for the jury. In terms of the songs, both are deserving winners. You have one of the best vocal performances coming up against one of the funnest and most energetic song that'll just get stuck in your head. Both are amazing songs. 140. If Bulgaria wants to win, it's gonna take over 140. Oh, I like how they're doing it. I didn't even realize this is how they were gonna do it. Is it go? Bulgaria has, oh my goodness, 312. Congratulations to Bulgaria. First entry in, I think it was 3 or 4 years. Dara was definitely one of the best performers this year. It's definitely a deserved win. Such a fun song. It's been stuck in my head for days. And wow, I can't believe 312 fan votes. That is insane. Scored over 500 points. So it looks like Bulgaria will be hosting next year's Eurovision. That's really interesting. So those are the final standings. Honest, 516 for Bulgaria is crazy. I'm happy with I think the top 8 is great. I think all are very deserving. The placements of everything is kind of, I would have it personally different. I love Romania being top 3. I think their song was incredible. It felt like we were in their concert. Australia, definitely a deserved top 5. Italy, again, no problem with that. Loved Italy's song this year. Finland, that one kind of, I think they should have been higher, but I mean, 6th place finish, like only a couple points off of 4th place. That's still a very respectable finish. Love Moldova being in 8th, but yeah, I had so much fun with this Eurovision year. Thank you to everyone who watched any of the reactions, that interacted with me, told me facts about the singers. I will be still posting a few more reactions that I had during the final performance. Then I'll be doing another full breakdown of the final, kind of comparing how each country did compared to how I thought they would do. And then from there, we're just going to continue with the reactions. If you have any songs you want me to react to, whether it's from Dara, Noam, Alexandra, anybody from this year's competition, or any songs across Europe, I'm trying to branch out and just see as much as I possibly can. So please let me know any recommendations you guys have. Thank you guys for watching this one and every video previously, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.